Aquaba guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank God for waking us up. I thank God for all of you breathing life into us again. Thank God we're here to have another pillow chat with one another. Well, today is basically a tribute to my mom. My mother turned 79 yesterday, May 12th. And she looked so good for her age. I know that she has like chronic pain, arthritic pain. She had a knee replacement. Knees still bother her. But yet and still, she does what she has to do for the love of her family. Um, Mother's Day passed. I had given her a card. And in the card, it was basically saying, no matter how old I get, I still need advice. And I still need encouragement from my mom, which is true. My mother and I, we both suffer from sleep deprivation. But yesterday, I was that type of ancestor tired, y'all. I was just tired. And I was at work and she just said a little prayer. It's those things that mean so much. Not what she was able to give me financially growing up, or it was never about things. It was about the life lessons, the talks, the hugs, um, the telling me how much she loved me and how much she wants the best for me, how proud of me she is. Those things. It's nothing like a mother's love. My mother has been through a lot, and she's still blessed to be here. Starting off, at 19 years of age, pregnant with her first child, she almost succumbed to blood clots. In that pregnancy, she was in the hospital for like 2 months before even giving birth to my brother. That's how bad her blood clots were. Um, you know, she went on to have like, some surgeries after that. And I thought I was going to lose my mother when I was 12 when she had a hysterectomy, and she was so sick and was in so much pain after that surgery because in those days, the surgeries, were more barbaric, they cutting you wide open and stuff. And they found her on the floor. My dad found her on the floor in so much pain, but her main focus was getting healthy because she had kids. Just when she was 75 years, well, the knee replacement, I was like, oh my God, I wish she didn't have to get this knee replacement. She had that when she was 70 years old. And then turned around after the surgery, fell and bust that incision open. That was just so terrible. And that knee haven't been right since. But she still keep on doing what she got to do, because my father has all advanced dementia, going into Alzheimer's. She's going through a lot. And just at 75 years of age, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Can you imagine? Breast cancer at 75 years old. So for all these years, your mammogram is coming out, good. Nothing's wrong. They don't see anything. And that's 75 years. And my mother had to have a mastectomy. But still, she was fighting. And my dad was going through hallucinations then because the dementia started making a turn for the worse. And he couldn't comfort my mother like he did on her prior surgeries because of his dementia, and his mind wasn't the way it needed to be. And I remember watching her feel bad, and her feelings was hurt because he was hallucinating. He was thinking there was a man in the room, and I was just there to comfort her and tell her, Mom, that's not Dad. You had the type of husband that was always there, always comforting you, but, she knows the Lord, and she knows to pray, and she knows that she can't dwell on how she feel. And raising kids, boys and then me, I know it wasn't easy because, my oldest brother, being diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, he was young, and he got to a point before he was I don't know if he was diagnosed already or he was just diagnosed and he wouldn't take his medication and he was acting irate, not, acting all wild. And I don't want to say the word crazy because that's a chemical imbalance, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. He was acting like mentally ill people would act without their medications, and he was becoming volatile. And I watched the strength of my mother having to put him out and pray and ask God to help her deal with what she had to go through because she knew her son was out there without his meds. And she prayed, and I watched her get sleep, and I was like, I don't know how she doing that. I mean, I know that she believed in God, but I don't know, if I could put my child out, because I was young, I was still in my teens, and I was watching that, and I was like, my God, this woman, she's one tough cookie. But I just thank God for her, and I thank God for all the many examples, and just watch how God just always, bring her back, and she just bounced back like it was nothing, and I'm just sitting here like taking notes like, I pray to be like that. I pray to be like that. God forbid if my husband was to get dementia, I don't know what type of wife I would be, but I'm watching my mom, and there are days that she get frustrated because she's human, and he says things that are hurtful, you know, um, that can't be easy, having a spouse that once adored and spoiled you to now like cursing you out and, acting irate and refusing to take a bath and all you have is his best interest. And, sometimes she's frustrated. So the other day I surprised her and I had taken off and I heard him just carrying on in the background when I was on the phone with her. Before you know it, I was right there to assist her and say, hey, Dad, you need to get in this tub. Even with me assisting her, my words still didn't work. He was just in those moods, one of those moods. So my brother had to help. But this is just a tribute to just say all that my mother has gone through and all that we've put her through. Things that I've done in my personal life that disappointed her, especially when I was pregnant with my first daughter. She didn't want me having kids with no husband because she knew how hard it was. But I watched how, even though she was right and that man wasn't there to support, oh, here go a mother's love right then again, right there to hold my hand through that labor pains and love and help me raise that child. And no matter what we've put her through as her kids or what she's going through in her own personal life or what she's going through now at 79 years of age with a husband with advanced dementia, she's still right there loving her family. As always, she just always remained consistent. So this tribute is for you, Mom. I'm glad that you're still here. I'm glad that you are sound and in your right mind. I love you so much. Um, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Um, you said that if you live to see 80, we're going to turn up. Well, we don't have to wait until you're 80. But I hope you guys be blessed. And if you still have your mothers, just cherish everything about your mothers. Don't wait till once a year when it's Mother's Day. And women, we shouldn't wait for once a year when it's Father's Day. But don't wait, you know. And I'm grateful that I don't have to go to a gravesite putting flowers there because I wouldn't do that anyway. So I'd rather give it to her now. So this one is for you, Mom. Love you. Love you guys. Be blessed. Thank you for hanging out with me again. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And like I always say, get some rest until we meet again Tuesday, Lord's willing. Love you guys.